everyone, it's Tammy from Tammy Colors 2, and I'm here with one of everyone's favorite videos of the month, the completed pages for March of 2023. So I don't think it'll be terribly long, but it will be cool because I do have some cool pages this month. So let's get started. I am in a group buddy color with that's being hosted by Coffee Lover _5. Dory, and we are working on the ink house this year. So we had a certain number of pages to have done. I did not finish them all, but I thought I would show you what I did. So I did the ink bottle. We had to do the ink bottle. So I got that done. And this, of course, some of these might have been from February. I can't remember, but I should write down the dates. I really do need to write down the dates that I finished these. I'm terrible about that. So we had to do this. I'm just doing these in color soft pencils. They work amazing in this book. So I'm using Derwent color soft pencils. This first page was done in Inktense, so both of them work really well. And we were supposed to do this, which is half done. So it's a work in progress. I decided I wanted a pink and purple house. Oh, sometimes I wonder what I'm thinking. Anyway, we'll see how that turns out. We were supposed to do this and this, but I did not get these done. However, I don't think it'll take me long. This is already colored in the book if you've never seen it, so that's cool. I like that. But I don't think this will take me all that long when I go to do it, so I'm not worried about that. And then I'm waiting to see what we do for April. Next, I started a new video series, so you should check it out if you're interested. It's in Time for a Cuppa, a celebration of tea coloring book by Jen Racine. Every week, I do a page out of this book. I'm doing them in order. I drink the tea, I talk about the tea, and I am learning to do videos better. It's been fun. So I did 3 in March. So we got Assam, which was the first one, and I love how this came out. I love these colors. This may be a book I refer to for color palettes in the future because it's going to have some interesting ones. Pretty much all marker, you know, obviously some glitter gel pen. I did Assam, I drank the tea. There's a playlist on my channel if you're interested called Time for a Cuppa series, and so I'm putting all my videos there. And then I can link it in the description so y'all can find them if you're interested. This was boba tea. I had never had boba tea. I had to figure out where to find boba tea. It was interesting. I do like it. I kind of want some more. It's an expensive habit, at least here. But yeah, and all these pictures I'm doing with marker pretty much, except for different things. I decided to do gold here. I love the way my boba tea came out. It was really good. It was a challenge for me because I know that it's really sweet, and I've been a type 1 diabetic for 32 years, and so I was like, I probably can't drink it, but I went to find it, and I found, I learned about it, so it was a great experience for me. I found something I can drink. It was awesome. It gave me no trouble with my blood sugar. I can't, you know, everybody's individual, so I can't say that anybody else wouldn't. But yeah, I got the totally unsweetened one. So it was awesome. I really, really enjoyed that. And I intend on having more boba tea. And then the last one that we did was Ceylon. And when I do the color palettes, what I do is I look up the tea, and I look for tea packages that are really familiar, colors that represent the country, things like that. So that's how I'm getting the color palettes. Obviously this was a peacock, and then I found a flag, a tea flag, or a flag from Sri Lanka, and so I just kind of, and these were the actual colors of the flowers on the tea. So it's very interesting. If you look at the elements that are in here, you can find the colors. and good colors that represent the country, and think so far it's coming out good. I'm really happy with these. So next we're doing chai. Let's have to see what I can find. And I have chamomile. Chamomile is my husband's favorite herbal tea. So dandelion tea I've never had, so we're gonna have to find that. I gotta get me some of that, but I got a couple weeks. And Darjeeling I have. So those are probably the ones that we'll do this month. We'll see. Enough of that. All right. So every month, this is a book that me and Kathy from Spicy Cat Colors are trying to finish. Got something on my book. Probably just schmutz. Okay. So Chompy Fluff Monsters Volume 3 by Morgan O'Brien, a dinosaur coloring book. We are doing about 3 pictures every month. And so this is what we were doing for February, and this was, or sorry, March, and this was really cool. I think this was supposed to be a Lepleurodon. I love looking up the dinosaurs. Whether they're real or not, I always look them up because I love dinosaurs. So, but this is what I did, and I did it in gel crayon for the background. I actually activated it, and then just marker. The rest of it's just marker. And on top, I used golden glossy medium because it's basically like glossy accents, but it's a little thinner. So it's much easier to spread. I find that if you're doing eyeballs and stuff, use glossy accents. It's thicker, it stays in place. And this is very similar, but it's much easier to spread, in my opinion, and it comes in a giant bottle. So you can just pour some out on your page and just spread it with a giant brush. I had never done this before. I thought I didn't know what to expect. I wanted it to look like it was underwater, and it does. But I thought the page would be stiff, but it's not. It's very supple. I mean, it's like it's plastic. It's kind of awesome, actually. So that was that, and I will show you Kathy's page next here so you can see what hers look like. Very happy with this experiment. And then we did this one, and I will show you Kathy's page next to here. Hers are always so creative and so fun. I like the way this one came out on the back, the way it looks. I had marker challenges with that one. Anyway, so just a little, I think it was Distress ink in the background. I'm trying to get better with that. And then this one, I will show you Kathy's picture alongside mine. It's funny how we often have similar ideas in one way or another. I think, if I remember correctly, because it's been a while since I've looked at this picture of hers, but I think we ended up doing something similar, but not similar. I think she used all one color as a base too, and which was neat. I just wanted to do kind of like a monotone because I suck at doing monotone, and I did really well, and I wanted the little dinosaur to stand out. So these were our pages. So we'll probably do the next 3 in April. Then I've been doing, I'll just leave that in there, The Way Home, which is group buddy color hosted by JoJo's A Hannah. Every month the group picks a page, and so this month we did this one. It was like the egg page, and I am trying really hard to make things look foreign. You can't always, I mean, and even in Star Wars, well, of course, things don't look all that foreign, but I thought it was fun. You know, the egg is hiding. See, I've been talking to Kathy too much, so now I've got stories. So the egg is, you know, the bird always builds a nest in this tree, and they lay their egg at the same time of year. So the egg matches the flowers so that it can hide, and animals that want to steal its eggs can't get them. Like, he's just good, you know, he can find them. So he's camouflaged too. So anyway, that's what we're doing for there. Let's see. That's what I did for March. And then for April, I just saw it this morning. If you're interested and you haven't seen yet, it's the one with the, I can't think of what it's called. I'm a terrible Star Wars fan, but I don't know the names of all the creatures. I wonder how some people know. It's the one with the cat-like thing, raccoon, cat, and I've seen it. It's probably, oh, this one, I think. I may be telling you wrong. I think it's this one. I thought he was curled up in a different direction, but that has to be it because nothing else matches. Yep. I apologize. Look on JoJo's A Hannah's page, Instagram. She always posts it. Just checking to make sure that I'm not wrong. But yeah, it's the it's a loth cat, actually. I do know what this is. It's a loth cat. If you watched what series was it? Rebels, which is a cartoon series, and I do recommend the cartoon series on Disney Plus because they fill in the gaps between the movies. So there you go. That was what I did for that. I ordered some beeswax crayons by Faber-Castell, and I did a video where I colored a page. Well, I colored this one. I finished it. But this was the page I was working on. I was working on two. I didn't finish the other one because I really didn't like using them on the Amazon paper. But this was colored in all beeswax crayons. This is a free page from Coloring United, which was formerly Sally Berry. And this was their free page from Butterflies and Flowers, which was a new release in, I think it was March. Oops, I'm sorry. March, or I think it was March that book came out. And so I did this, used it. The beeswax crayons, I'll link the video in the description if you want to see. They are really cool. I thought they would be useful for backgrounds. They're in a haul video. I think they're in the beginning of my first March haul video. And I did it, like I said, a separate video on the beeswax crayons by Faber-Castell. They're really cool. So check those out. Did that. Then occasionally I work on this book. I had done, so what I do is, and this was, it started with, what's it, Danny Buttons. She did a page, what, a year ago or more, maybe 2 years, who knows. And so she gave me an idea, and I had mentioned it to her. She probably has totally forgotten. But when I do a page, because I always do stuff normal, I did this one in January. And usually I do them at the same time, but I didn't get to. It's duplicate because Jen Racine's books have duplicates. I do it in crazy colors. So, and I try to do them at the same time. I do one then the other because these are fairly simple images, but I just didn't get it finished. So there's my crazy colors in Woodland Wonder by Jen Racine. So next it looks like we have bunnies. You can see all my, I've done like, I think that was like the third picture. I've got foxes, dark blue foxes, and a crazy bear, and that. So it's a lot of fun to do that. I love this book. There's that. Then I'm in the group buddy color for mid-century modern animals. There's a whole group of us. And we do one every other month. And it was a struggle. It just boggles my mind that I have 2 months to do this. And I basically get it done on the last day. So we got the owl. The owl was what I did. I told them when I posted this picture to the group, bonus points to anyone who gets what the inspiration was. Anybody? So it was Bubo from the 1980s version of Clash of the Titans. I'll put a picture here just for fun so you can see what I'm talking about. He was a mechanical owl. Bubo is just a character that I tend to remember. I love Clash of the Titans, so the old one. The new one's not bad, but there's nothing quite like the Harry Hamlin old style stop motion animation Clash of the Titans. Come on. So I thought that came out well. It's gel pen, acrylic marker, and alcohol marker, and some gems on the eyeballs. Like, I get these at Dollar Tree, the little jewels, and I stuck those on there because he does have red eyes. I took some liberties. He's not exactly the same, but he is silver and gold because he is a mechanical owl. And so that's what I did. And I don't have a picture. Actually, I do have a picture of the original image, and I'll post it here. So you can see I drew in the tree limbs, which is a departure for me because I don't alter pages. So that was fun. Can't believe I did that. It's a start to the creativity. So now we have 2 months to do another one, and I am going to finish it, I swear. All right, so my last 2 pages. This one was supposed to be done in February, and it's from Erie's. This is the fairy tale one. I wrote it down in here. Beyond the World Children's Story meaning fairy tale. So it's this book. JoJo's A Hannah and I do one every month. I don't always get mine done. So this was for February. I will put a picture of hers that she did. It was really, really cool. This was like a labor of love, and I almost had it done, but I didn't have time to finish it, and I could not decide what color to make her clothes. It was really hard for me. But I just threw all kinds of stuff at this, and it came out cool. It's probably a little bit obnoxious, but it's got watercolor, graphitint, watercolor. I wanted her clothes to look satin. So, believe it or not, I used Arteza metallic gouache, which, if anybody uses gouache, and if anybody has used the Arteza metallic gouache, it comes in tubes. I've had it for a while, and this clear, and I assume it's just because they're separating, but it's this clear kind of oily, sticky substance that comes out of the tube, and it's hard to mix. It's separating. So I don't know if that means that my paint has gone bad. But anyway, it was a little weird, but I did it. You know, she has some designs on her outfit, so I just put jewels up there. I put jewels on the whole thing because this is Ali Bobby and the 40 Thieves from the Arabian Nights is what this tale is. This is glaze pen. I'll tell you, Stardust Sakura Stardust and Sakura glaze pens are my 2 favorite pens from Sakura. Those are just, can't live without them. You know, watercolor. Oh, this is some acrylic paint pen right here, because I, was trying to figure out how to do all of this stuff, but that came out well. I'm happy with how it came out. So then this month's picture with JoJo's A Hannah was a St. Patrick's Day page. This is tracing around the world, a trip around the festival. So it's different festivals around the world, and I did this one. We did this one. I'll put a picture of her page. My goose didn't come out so well. It was done in all ink tints, with the exception of the background was a colored pencil. Prismacolor was light blue. Oh, yeah, this one. As a matter of fact, my cloud or pale blue is very small. 1086, which is a well-used pencil in the Prismacolor line. I picked a palette out of one of my books. I think I have it here. Oh, let me see. It was this Practical Color Combinations. And I used, which one? I had marked several. I think it's this one. The Lakeside Forest I used because I wanted it to be mostly green, but I have a hard time just picking whole kinds of different greens. So it's done in all ink tints with, is it all ink tints? I did put some colored pencil over here, and then there's, and I used colored pencil on her skin because ink tints doesn't have a good skin tone, in my opinion. I did kind of crappy on the background, but it's, yeah, it's all ink tints done with, activated with alcohol marker is how it's done. So anyway, that is all. And did I say, I think I told you I'd show you a picture of JoJo's A Hannah's. If not, I'll put it here. If I did, then it came earlier, so I get distracted. So that was the picture, and that is all my completed pages for the month of March. So I did pretty well. Thanks for watching. I can't wait to see everyone else's completed pages for March, because it's always fun seeing what other people do. Hope y'all have a great day, and I'm sure I'll see you in another video soon.